Meeting a person in a close-knit platform, a sudden acceptance of a smart, proactive, huge lady succumbs to curiosity. But at the same time, the glory of acceptance inundates the whole place. Yet, the very next coincidental meet in a common box triggered me to acknowledge this huge personality with a beautiful soul. I welcome Rupal Thakkar, a self love coach and influencer and a tarot card reader, into my podcast of I with me and you. I welcome Rupal Thakkar, a self love coach and an influencer, in my podcast I with me and you. In fact, my journey, self love journey, has been totally initiated by Rupal herself. And I think she is the best person who will introduce herself in her self love journey world. So, welcome, Rupal,
Thank
into
you.
my podcast
Thank you so much.
in I with me and you.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself because it is my journey that I've started, and she's the best person to guide all our viewers right now.
Hi guys, this is Rupal. I'm a self-love influencer and a coach, and I run a company called Universe. And the universe starts with a YOU. And this is how much important all of you are to me and to yourselves.
Thank you so much because relating my name and your company's name also, we always talk of you factor. And whereas I with me and you, we are always connected like this. We always associate ourselves with something or the other. So, Rupal, since the journey we always say self love, people have a sort of idea self love. We take good pictures, we should look glamorous, or this is what a presentation is all like. Is it that what self love is? What actually is self love? Would love you to throw us some light, on our viewers.
Sure. As you perfectly said, it is a self-love journey. And self-love has got nothing to do with vanity. You just said glamorous. So the day I am not glamorous, don't I love myself? I think I deserve to love myself more then, right? So pictures and self-love have got nothing to do with each other.
Okay.
Okay? When I close my eyes, I am myself. That is the self that is to be loved.
Right.
And as we all know, love is unconditional. I don't have to do anything to love myself. I just love myself the way I am, no? Easiest, right? And this is why I am in this industry for self-love, because geniuses do things easily. And I consider myself to be one. And I think that self-love is the easiest thing I can do and yet evolve to a beautiful spiritual journey.
Yeah, well, connecting to the spiritualism, what has, self-love contributed to this? Because I feel it when I met you also first. Self-love is the meaning we always used to relate, self and love. So we generalize that version. So how you can easily tell our viewers a very simple note of self-love. At one go they know, okay, this is self-love. Come on, this I know it is a very long journey.
Yeah.
It is not that it ends in just 5-10 minutes and it's done.
Yeah.
Isn't it, if I'm not wrong?
Yeah. So it's a journey. We embark on it and the journey will go on and on and on and on and on, guys. So it's a journey. I just want to sum this up for you all to understand. Self-love is a journey to understand, be yourself. And it's just the beginning of how you understand yourself to be, accept yourself to be. So likewise, all journeys, it's the beginning and there's no end, right? So I think it's the most wonderful journey that I have come on. And I've come from a place of absolutely no sense of acceptance of who I was and how I looked or what I was doing. And you're speaking to somebody who was an absolute people pleaser.
Yeah, actually, we are eventually when we think, we are always thinking and conscious about what others are thinking. So there you have really, opened our eyes and shown us not the path. You always say you walk the talk, Shrabani. You always used to
Yeah.
say you didn't do anything, but I feel you have excavated me at least. You know what triggered me and brought me to this concept of self-love? I'm seeing variety of things coming up, in the social media and platforms. But the way you have hit the place, you remember the way when we were having coffee and you
It's
said,
such a cute moment. I mean,
no,
that's absolutely a gift. I think that
why
I
not tell
think I
my
gave
viewers
myself.
that? Because that line, that taught me what self love is, how to value ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I feel when you told me about love and all, I asked you also. You said uh, regarding love and all, Shravani, can you write a love letter to your husband? You told me this.
Yes, I know.
I said yes, of course, and I had that spark in me. Yes, I was excited. I can write it down. You said, can you write a love letter to your
To yourself.
son?
Yeah.
And then when you told me, can you write a love letter to your son? To myself. And I said, self? How is that possible? Then you told me, just look how your face goes down. That means I was thinking how to write a love letter to myself. Now, where are we standing at this point? Can you just show us this, path?
In my understanding of this journey
Mm-hmm.
of self-love, I've realized there's no sense of acceptance in our own heads for who we are, in our hearts for who we are. Our head is calculating how we are. Ideally, it's the heart just needs to open up to love ourselves. That's it. When you love your husband or your child or your loved one, do you calculate? No, you don't.
No, we don't.
I have to lose these many kilos to look good. Then only I will love myself. The day I will have this thing, I will love myself. Waiting for what?
Okay.
That's where we need to start. Just accept this moment and myself together. Sorted. Journey started.
I feel this is a beautiful, the feeling itself is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is indeed a journey.
Yeah.
Because I'm still
And
going
that's
through it.
how much of self-sabotage we all are living in a certain way. And
Right.
thank you for having me on this podcast, That makes me feel so good, so that I can even contribute to even one person looking at this, understands this. I think we are sorted. One lights another one. So even if one person moves there, I think I've done my job.
Yeah, and Rupal, just for that only, I thought of having a session with you because I wanted these things for the viewers also to know because I feel a lot of clarity is needed.
Yeah.
It is not in the books we find self love. It is a journey indeed. Now, can you just tell us something on why is it necessary for self love? Why people should think about and follow this particular journey? Why is it necessary?
So tell me one person who does not want to grow. Tell me one person who does not want to be successful. Tell me one person who does not want to have a good love life. Tell me one person who does not want to be socially acceptable. In anything that you do, if you're in peace with yourself, you're doing a good job. You're growing. For anything to grow, we must water it. We must put something in rather than taking it out. You can't take out, no? You want to grow something nice has to be put in.
Okay.
Okay, remember that movie Tare Zameen Par?
Yes.
In where when Amir Khan is talking to that guy's father, okay, that guy who was the main protagonist,
yes.
his father comes in and says, we found out about the problem that this guy was going through. He says a story that there's a small tribe somewhere in South Africa, okay, and whenever they want a plant to die, They have big jungles. They want all of that to just slowly move so that they
Mm.
can use that
Land.
for cultivation. And so they go to a tree and they start giving it abuses and galiyan, and that
Yes.
tree dies. So you don't give something that will kill this. You give something that will nurture this for it to grow, for it to be better. Yeah? All of us. Don't we look for love?
Yeah,
Yeah?
we are.
Yeah?
In fact,
So
every one
can
of
we
us.
just be love to ourselves rather than looking for it? Yeah. I fill myself and I fill this world with love, right?
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
true. It
yeah,
is true.
yeah,
And I do understand. I hope our viewers also understood why is it necessary at the same
yeah,
time,
yeah.
because you have wonderfully explained it.
Thank you so much.
And another just a small thing to, keep up with the boundaries of self-love is anything what is missing out in self-love in our daily life, what we are missing out, what people are actually missing out in self-love.
They're really missing out on appreciating themselves. Tell me the last time you appreciated yourself. I told you, putting in good things. Yeah,
Yes.
I think appreciation is the best thing. Don't we do so many things good in a day? How many times in a day you realize that this I can appreciate myself? I'm looking at for appreciation from so many people. This person didn't, oh, I did this person didn't appreciate me. अरे उनकी नजर भी नहीं पड़ी. Okay, 1 minute. How does that affect you badly? All right, fill that up with your own appreciation for your own self and see yourself grow.
Okay.
I love myself and I appreciate myself. I realize what I have done and I appreciate myself for it. Why look for somebody else? I fill my own cup. Easier, right?
Very true.
Love, appreciation, I think are the easiest things to do.
That
Have you
means
ever told your child it's okay for something that he has done wrong? Have you seen that child grow after that? Yeah. It's okay. We all make mistakes. It's okay. Don't worry. Do you remember your childhood? Compare. Sometimes when you were told it's okay, and sometimes when you were not said this, or were treated harshly for doing what you did. Do you remember that as a hurt? Yeah. With a hurt part, can you move forward? No, right?
not at all. Really, I'm short of words because the depth of this journey is, I feel it is immeasurable.
Yeah. And it's very easy. That is why I say geniuses love themselves easily. Yeah. Easy.
Is it that
Yeah.
way?
It's very easy. I think I can call it easy peasy. It's you only with yourself. No, there's nobody looking at you. Nobody knows what you have done.
I loved this style of yours. Love yourself. Yeah, don't think what is happening. Just move on, carry on. That is what a lot of attraction it happened with me, at least. I can tell
Yeah.
you. Is the moment I did few sessions with you, I came to know, okay, come on, we have to accept the way the things we
Yeah.
are. And
Yeah.
we are always searching for appreciation at every moment. But this is what very easily you have given explanation to the viewers also. Now I think it will be the first phase of life will be clear to them. Now this clarity is needed.
Yeah. And I want to add on something.
Please do.
I with me and you. You, okay?
Okay.
So the other you is also finding and searching appreciation.
Absolutely
Yeah.
right.
You are wanting from the person who doesn't have it himself or herself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you fill yourself up, can you give to others?
Yes, definitely I can.
Yes. And you're asking from people who have empty cups, which is a smarter move. Tell me.
Then it's better I feel I should fill myself up and so that I can give it to the others, you know.
Perfect.
It flows naturally.
Perfect.
And that is what my mission is.
Perfect.
This is my mission. You know, the self-love needs to be spread all around. And all the people should know this. This is not a tough journey. It is a very easy thing, provided how our acceptance level work. There is no logical thinking behind it also.
Today or tomorrow. Anyway, I need to accept myself.
We need to. We need to.
Don't you think accepting and trying to move things when we don't like it is easier, or trying to fight it and say, no, this is not mine?
Accepting, I think, is better.
We can move it easily.
We can move it easier. It's better to be very, you know, calm, cool, and less of hassles in our life. We avoid hassles and any things negative that comes up to.
Tell me, I'll ask you something. Out of love, what is the outcome of love? Tell me.
Outcome of love is, you know, I feel the feeling, the actions, and outcome of love is all my things that will be, you know, seeing all over. I think the expression,
so
my
it's
actions.
Basically peace. Outcome of love is peace.
That is the inner journey.
Yeah.
The peace. Yeah. That part.
Everybody is looking for peace. But where is peace?
I'm also looking outside.
Yes. Easy, no? I told you it's an easy peasy thing.
But the journey is inside, actually.
Actually, that's why it's called self-love. Self. There's nobody else. Nobody matters. Nobody is as important as you are for yourself. And that's the same thing what is for the other person as well. Right?
Right. Rupal, you have again, I don't know, I have again short of words once again, because once when I sit with you, I think this podcast will carry on for hours.
True.
But the very brief things which we have narrated and you have given, it will be beneficial for our viewers to understand the basic of self-love.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Rupal, for coming down and sharing very valuable assets for our viewers. Thank you.